Hey there, boaters. I'm Stacey Hanrahan, and welcome to Wednesday's episode of The Boaters TV. First up, our Captain's Caption photo was brought to you by Antonio. We'll reveal the caption of the day at the end of the show. Now let's see what's splashing around in nautical news. On March 24th, 1989, Captain Joseph Hazelwood got drunk and left the bridge of the Exxon Valdez supertanker. The third mate who was left in charge failed to turn the ship in time, and it hit a reef, spilling 11 million gallons of crude oil into Prince William Sound. Hundreds of thousands of seabirds, otters, and seals were killed. 1,300 miles of shoreline were devastated, and the herring population was wiped out. Thousands of fishermen and cannery workers lost their livelihood, bankruptcies were declared, divorces were finalized. But time marched on and court battles began. Exxon paid $900 million in cleanup costs, and a jury awarded $5 billion in punitive damages to over 32,000 Alaskan residents. But years of appeals followed, and the verdict was cut in half. So now, 19 years later, the case has made it to the Supreme Court. 8 justices heard the case on February 27th. Justice Samuel Alito Jr. sat out the case because he happens to be an Exxon stockholder. The court appeared closely split, and a tie vote would uphold the $2.5 billion verdict. Exxon lawyers argued that ship owners are protected from punishment for damage caused by their vessel under maritime law and cited a case from the year 1818. But lawyers for the Alaskan workers say Exxon should be held responsible for allowing a drunk to captain the supertanker. They presented evidence that showed Exxon upper management had been receiving reports for 3 years that Hazelwood was drinking aboard. I'm not on the Supreme Court, but with thousands of Alaskans still suffering, 1/4 of the original plaintiffs have died, by the way. $2.5 billion doesn't sound like it should be worth this big of a fight for a company that made a profit of $40.6 billion last year alone. We'll have to wait and see. A ruling is expected this summer. Coming up in Nautical Know-How, women take the helm. More women are boating today than ever before, but many still leave driving the boat to men while they're left in charge of buying the beer and chips. I've heard men say it, she does the stocking, I do the docking. But a recent survey by Boat US showed that 42% of respondents feel there are not enough opportunities for women to learn how to operate a boat. The survey also found that women want to learn in more relaxed settings. Sometimes family members aren't as patient as strangers. So MarineMax, one of the nation's largest boating retailers, is offering women on water classes that are free and open to the public. The class is designed to put more women at the helm. Women are taught basic maritime rules, how to dock a boat, tie knots, use a marine radio, and much more by a MarineMax Coast Guard certified captain. Teresa Dorlack took the seminar and told KSDK TV in St. Louis about her experience.
It's phenomenal. I now don't feel like it's just my husband's boat. It's our boat because now I can drive it.
Okay, power it up.
I took this course myself a few years back. I have to say the hands-on experience was great. I got to drive and dock a boat larger than my own, which gave me a lot more confidence. I still enjoy stocking the boat, but it's nice to know I can dock her too. For information on classes in your area, go to www.marinemax.com. Next up in Bosun's Locker, text messaging takes a dive. If you're a diver who can't get enough of text messaging, now you can combine both your passions with the Underwater Digital Device, or UDI. This wrist-mounted gadget by UTC is the latest in diving technology. It allows divers to send 14 pre-saved text messages to other divers or a boat unit up to 1,600 feet away. Messages can be created on a PC using the product's included software. When a message is sent, the receiving unit will make an audible alert, and the LCD screen will light up to notify the recipient. Divers will not only have fun sending messages, but will have peace of mind with the UDI system. The boat unit can send a homing device to help divers find their way back to the boat. Or, in the case of an emergency, a diver can send an SOS signal to both the boat unit and other divers. When an SOS signal is received, the unit also receives graphical 3D instructions on how to locate the diver in distress. That's not all. Every UDI unit includes a digital 3D compass and high-quality diving computer. The computer allows users to pre-plan or simulate a dive. If this sounds like the gadget for you, go to www.utc-digital.com for more information. Now it's time to reveal Stacey's TheBoaters.com Sealebrity profile pick of the day, which is Captain Nancy and her previously owned 35-foot Alberg Saga. Nancy and her mate, Captain Jan, sailed the Saga from San Francisco to Fort Lauderdale. They stopped for 2 seasons in Mexico. Now Nancy is working in the marine industry in Florida and is available for deliveries. Welcome to the Boaters, and congrats on your Sealebrity status. And finally today, the captain's caption of the day is, "If you don't mind, he was waving at me," submitted by Charles. And that'll do it for this episode of The Boaters TV. See you back here on Friday.